What's going on, everyone? Jack here from Half Chrome, and today we're looking at three different vSee boxes. We're looking at the Pro, the Max, and the Plus. And I would have guessed that the Max is the top of the line, but after testing these things and their confusing names, that isn't the case. So I'm going to run through these guys and tell you a little bit about the differences among them. Before I break down these three different models and help you figure out which one you want, I need to talk about what they are. These are all Android TV boxes, and you can use an Android TV box to stream different services. Now, a lot of people will use this vSee box to stream pretty much whatever they want. Now, are Android TV boxes legal? Yes. Is streaming everything legal? No, it is not legal to stream copyright material. So if that's what you want one of these boxes for, you do have to know that. But some people don't really care, and vSee Box isn't responsible for how you use their device. To keep the testing consistent, I use the same TV. It's this one behind me here, and I set up my own router that I used on all of these. Now, the router is pretty much right above these, but on a different level. That router, I also downloaded a VPN to the router itself, so that's a little different than how I originally set up my first vSee box. So the router itself is running the VPN. I think that's a great way to do one of these Android boxes. And the only thing on that router is the box. So the testing was consistent. So before I tell you what's different about these boxes, let me tell you what is the same. They all run Android 14. They all support Wi-Fi 6. They all include Bluetooth. They all have backlit and voice remotes, and they all give you access to different streaming software. The difference really is in the hardware itself. You can see they are different sizes, and they are different on the inside. Setup was also pretty much the same, but there were some little nuanced differences. Let's start by talking about this guy. This is the vSee Pro, and it is obviously the smallest of the three. So if you're looking for something you need it to be ultra portable, this is it. Now, from start to finish, pulling us out of the box and watching TV was just over 10 minutes. All the apps are on there, but they're not loaded. They're just kind of like ready to be downloaded. So you download and then you're ready to go. The remote is pretty easy to use, pretty basic, nothing fancy about it there. The vSee Max is a slightly larger version, and it has a very similar remote. Startup on this one was actually a little bit quicker. This one was just a little bit snappier. It has a better processor. It also has 64 gigs of memory versus 32 on this smaller one. Both are probably fine. You're probably just going to download a couple of these apps and be good to go there. So I wouldn't really worry too much about that. But the processor on this one was noticeably faster. I probably could have got this thing set up in about 5 minutes, except it did have a firmware update, so letting that happen, all said and done, probably just under 10 minutes to get this thing out of the box and watching TV. That brings us to this, the Purple Plus, and this is clearly their flagship model. The remote definitely is nicer. It feels better in your hand. It just feels like a more premium remote. And now I wouldn't say it's incredibly faster than the Max. You can see it's a little bit bigger, but I think it was a tiny bit faster in terms of clicking. Now, watching or streaming, they're all fine, right? You're not gonna really notice a difference in the streaming. It's kind of the going between apps and the interface that you'll notice the difference. And this one is the best. This one also supports the split screen. So if you want to watch, say, I don't know, 2 sports events at the same time, you can do this on the Plus model. I don't believe you can do that on the other ones. That's a software limitation. This is also the most expensive, but it's not like incredibly more expensive. We're talking $390 for this guy. The cheapest one here is, I think, $360, and the Max is in between that. So pricing is a little bit different, but not drastic. If you're just getting one of these things, I don't think it makes a ton of sense to not get the Plus. It's the best. And the other thing, actually, I forgot to mention this, everything was loaded on here. So to get this thing out of the box and to get it started was like 5 minutes. They just did everything for you. It's the most polished. It has the best remote, you know, for an extra 30 bucks. Absolutely. Now, I would buy the smallest one, you know, maybe for backup TV or a second TV, or to travel with, or if it goes on sale, maybe that's why you might get, the Max or the Pro. But if you just want one of these things, this is the one you want. It's the Plus. I had to think about that, right? Like Plus, Max, Pro, the lineup name, confusing, right? But the Plus, yeah, Plus, V6 Plus is the one you want. It's the best. It's their flagship model. If you want to learn more, I did a full review on this one. I'm testing some other Android TV boxes, but definitely do your research and figure out what these are, how they work, what is legal, what isn't legal, how do you want to use it, how do you want to set it up, how do you want to make sure that you are staying safe and protected. Lots of things to think about if you're considering one of these devices. But it can offer you a lot of TV options if that's what you're looking for. You just have to know what you're doing and what you're getting into. Let's do a quick unboxing and comparison of these units. Already got the V6 Plus and now the V6 Pro and the V6 Max. We're going to look at all three and see what the difference is. Okay, they all came with obviously HDMI and power, and instructions. So let's just look closer at, all right, this is my Pro, smaller box, light remote. This is my Max, very similar remote. Slightly different coloring, but I would say it's basically the same, slightly larger. Then we get to the Plus, it's bigger remote. Moving up in terms of quality and specs. Now let's take a look at the different ports. SD card, 2 USB A's, LAN port, AV optical, HDMI, and that's your power. That's the Pro. Now the Max, USB, SD card, HDMI, AV power, and Ethernet all in one spot. And similar to the Plus, you get your 2 USBs, your optical, HDMI, SD card, Ethernet, get a reset button, and your power. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have questions on one of these or stuff in general, just hit me up. I love to hear from you. We do all sorts of different reviews, not just TV boxes. I've been getting a lot of these things recently, but e-bikes, drones, all sorts of electronics. We're having fun on this channel, checking stuff out, and then telling you about it. Hey, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.